So what can Walter White and his meth empire teach us about money management? Well, surprisingly, quite a lot.
I'm thinking maybe you and I could partner up.
Today, we're diving into the TV smash hit series Breaking Bad to take away 10 key financial lessons, the do's and don'ts, and what everybody can learn from Walter White, Jesse Pinkman, and their associates. To you who might be unfamiliar with the TV series Breaking Bad, it's about a guy, Walter White. He's just a regular dad, husband, and high school chemistry teacher who eventually starts down the path of becoming a drug lord and kingpin in a sense. And it showcases how financial choices, extreme financial choices, have their consequences. In case we haven't met, I'm Aaron, a 20-year corporate accountant, seasoned investor, and, well, fan of the TV show Breaking Bad. So let's just jump right into it. Lesson 1. Walter White learns he has terminal cancer, lung cancer, and he has no financial safety net for him or his family.
Lung cancer, inoperable. Best case scenario with chemo, I'll live maybe another couple of years.
The lack of planning forces Walter into a desperate situation. Financial planning, such as having life insurance and an emergency fund, helps prepare you for life's unexpected challenges. Number 2, know your why. Walter White turns down a lucrative job offer from Elliot and Gretchen Swartz to preserve his pride, but resorts to turning towards more illegal activities.
Are you asking me to come work for you at Grey Mountain?
Yeah, why not? You'd fit right in. You're brilliant. You got a ton of experience.
He offered me a job.
What?
Yes. Kind of like some fig leaf, you know? Some face-saving bull.
That allowed me to generously accept his charity.
Understanding your financial goals and motivations is critical. You should not let pride or ego influence your financial decisions. Don't sacrifice long-term security for short-term pride. Lesson 3, avoid lifestyle inflation. Jesse Pinkman quickly upgrades his car and automobile because, well, he's making more money. Also, so does Walter White and Walter Jr., actually. The lesson? Just because your income increases doesn't mean your spending should increase as well. Avoid lifestyle inflation, and when you start making more money, pocket and save the difference, or better yet, invest it. Things like a new car sure feel great when you first buy it and it's sitting there in your driveway. However, new vehicles are one of the biggest financial drains. Lesson 4, embrace calculated risks, but avoid recklessness. Walter's bold move demonstrates that risks, if they're well calculated, can reap enormous rewards.
You got one part of that wrong. This is not meth.
However, reckless gambling without proper analysis will eventually lead to disaster. Consider 2 scenarios. The first is a well-thought-out, prudent investor who thoroughly researches the market and after some proper planning, puts a small bit of money into a few startups and new ventures. The second is a blind investor who just starts randomly picking penny stocks and hoping for the best. Who do you think is going to come out on top? Number 5, the cost of poor partnerships. Walter partners with Gus Fring, a calm and calculated businessman.
I don't think we're alike at all, Mr. White. You are not a cautious man at all.
But struggles later when his partnership with Jesse creates personal and professional friction.
Or else you'll do what?
What did you say?
Stay away from Pinkman. Or else you'll do what?
The lesson? Choose your business partners carefully, whether this be co-signing a loan for someone or choosing to develop a partnership with another person. A real-world example of this is, well, the application Honey. I'm sure you've probably seen the thumbnail or come across it. Maybe you even watched the video about it. It's actually really good and talks about an application extension and how content creators were promoting this application to the general public. And Honey allegedly was doing some backdoor stuff that content creators weren't aware of, siphoning off their profits allegedly. And now this hasn't been proven, but apparently it created quite a bit of friction with content creators who were collaborating with the application.
Greed, for lack of a better word, is good.
Now, this is just allegations, of course, and who's to say, but I myself have taken the stance that, well, I've uninstalled the application. It's not for me, and I side personally with the content creators because I am one.
Not about money. It's about sending a message.
There are actually numerous examples of bad or questionable partners in the Breaking Bad series, whether this be Badger, Lydia, Todd, or Jesse himself. While Jesse provides the heart, good nature, and often the comic relief, he's not the most knowledgeable, responsible, or reliable character. Hey, do me a favor, if you feel like you're getting something out of this video, would you hit the like button and leave me a comment below saying, I don't know, what you like about this video, what's your favorite Breaking Bad episode, whatever you want to say. I'd love to hear from you. Number 6, and I guess this in a way relates to number 5, but read the fine print. Walter White gets into a deal with Gus Fring and doesn't fully understand with their partnership the long-term impacts or implications, and this leads to dangerous consequences.
Walter, the sooner you figure out what this is, the sooner we all go home.
You don't have to do this.
Yeah, unfortunately, I do, Walter.
Let us just go back to work. We're here. We're ready to go to work.
Always fully read and understand everything that you are signing, whether this be a mortgage, investment, or a job offer. Number 7, don't let your emotions control your financial decisions. Walter's decision to Gus Fring is more driven by ego and the need to maintain control, putting him and his family at risk. Financial decisions heavily influenced by emotions such as fear, greed, or ego often lead to poor outcomes. Stay rational and think long-term about your financial goals. Emotional choices, they'll always have an impact, right? Like they'll influence all of our decisions to some extent. It's natural, it's to be expected. However, don't let it rule and make your choices for you. I've been investing for a very long time now, and that's what I talk about on my channel, personal finance and investing. If that sounds like something you'd be interested in, consider subscribing to my channel. Number 8, build a financial safety net. Walter struggles to launder the money that he's earned illegally, highlighting the importance of legal financial systems.
Wait, Walt, are you telling me you make $7,125,000 a year?
7.5 even, before expenses.
But I can't, this is too much.
So it's more than you thought. And this is somehow bad news.
No, that's not the point. I mean, there is no car wash in the world that could do this kind of business.
Ensure your finances are structured legally and with transparency. Saving for retirement and investing in legal avenues provides security and peace of mind. Number 9, wealth without balance is dangerous. Walter becomes consumed by his empire building, losing sight and focus on his original goal, providing safety and security for his family. Balance financial ambition with quality of life. Success is meaningless if it destroys yourself or the ones you love.
They're sending agents to our house right now to guard us. God! When is this going to end?
Number 10, the cost of ignoring the law. Walter's empire eventually collapses, leaving him and his family in financial and emotional ruin.
That's where they'll find Hank and Steve Gomez. Now you trade that for a deal with a prosecutor. You get yourself out of this.
Shortcuts such as participating in illegal activities, not reporting taxes, and so forth have devastating consequences. Financial success must have a strong legal and ethical foundation. While it's fun to watch movies like Scarface, Wall Street, Goodfellas, and they're very entertaining, they all seem to arrive at the same final conclusion, that it destroys them and the ones they love. In the end, it's just not worth it. Like I said, I'm a 20-year investor and, well, a big fan of the show Breaking Bad. And my main takeaway from this TV series is that the thing I like to preach, Walter's choices impacted him and his family far, far more than the cancer ever would have. Like, it changed his life so drastically for the better. And if he had just chosen a better path, his life would have been so much better. Even if he didn't go into remission, like if the cancer didn't go away, he would have had such a great legacy and foundation to live upon. In the end, he ended up with more money, but at what cost?
Well, technically, chemistry is the study of matter. But I prefer to see it as the study of change. Now, just think about this. Elements, they combine and change into compounds. Well, that's all of life, right? I mean, it's the constant, it's the cycle, it's solution, dissolution, just over and over and over. It is growth, then decay, then transformation.
So just to recap, I'm a 20-year Canadian corporate accountant and analyst living in Western Canada. I talk about personal finance and investing. If this sounds like something you'd be interested in, consider subscribing to my channel. If you enjoyed this video, here are 2 other great videos that I think you'll really enjoy.